Day 32 of Bible Bites. God continues giving instructions for offerings in Leviticus. Today we focus on the sin offering and guilt offering, which deal with unintentional sins and wrongs done to others. We are in Leviticus 4-7, Psalm 32, and Proverbs 7:6-27. Let's see how God provides a way for forgiveness and cleansing. Quick prayer. God, thank you for making a way for forgiveness. Help us confess quickly and walk in the joy of being forgiven. Amen. Leviticus 4, sin offering for unintentional sins. Different animals are required depending on who sinned: high priest, whole community, leader, or ordinary person. The blood is sprinkled on the altar, fat is burned, and the priest makes atonement so the person is forgiven. Leviticus 5-7. Guilt offering for sins against holy things or wrongs done to others. The person must confess the sin, make full restitution plus 20%, and bring a ram. The priest makes atonement, and forgiveness is granted. Additional rules guide the priests on handling the offerings and staying holy. Psalm 32. Blessed is the one whose transgressions are forgiven, whose sins are covered. When I kept silent about my sin, my bones wasted away through my groaning all day long. Then I acknowledged my sin to you, and you forgave the guilt of my sin. Proverbs 7:6-27. The father watches a young man lacking judgment follow a seductive woman to her house. She is loud, rebellious, and persuasive. Her house leads to death. Her house is a highway to the grave, leading down to the chambers of death. The sin offering covers unintentional sins that still need atonement. The guilt offering goes further. It requires confession and restitution when others are harmed. These offerings show that sin is serious, but God provides a clear path to forgiveness through sacrifice and a repentant heart. Psalm 32 beautifully contrasts the heavy burden of unconfessed sin with the relief and joy that come when we confess. Proverbs 7 gives a strong warning that seductive temptation looks exciting at first, but ultimately destroys. Sin and guilt offerings equals admitting our wrongs, making things right with others when possible, and receiving forgiveness. Keeping silent about sin, like David, equals bottling up guilt, which leads to heaviness, anxiety, and misery. Confession brings real relief and joy. Proverbs 7 equals avoiding seductive temptations, wrong relationships, inappropriate content, moral shortcuts that promise quick pleasure but lead to regret and spiritual ruin. Today, confess one specific sin or wrong to God and to the person if needed. Make restitution if you've wronged someone. Go beyond just saying sorry. Pray Psalm 32. Thank God for the blessing of forgiveness. What sin or wrong are you ready to confess and release today? Comment. God provides clear ways for forgiveness and cleansing. Unconfessed sin burdens us, but confession brings joy. Tomorrow, more offerings and priestly laws. Subscribe, share. See you.